All right, this is Derek.
And this is Andrew, aka Sniper No Sniping.
I always think of Dora. Okay, this is episode 3. Nintendo, I guess we can talk about Nintendo. How do you feel about the Switch?
I haven't really personally messed with the Twitch. I've seen some videos. The Twitch.
The Switch.
And the Switch.
Not the
Twitch.
Not
Switch.
the brand Twitch.
Switch.
Or the.
I mean, honestly,
fact.
I tried to mess with Twitch, and it's horrible. Like, if you don't have the best internet, you can't record shit.
How do we go from Nintendo to the Twitch?
I don't know.
Or the.
So back
on subject on Switch, not the Twitch.
I haven't personally messed with the Switch.
Well, you can't mess with the Switch. It's in New York.
Well,
I mean,
know people in New York.
It's in Southern Indiana. We don't have anything here.
I can get there.
Exactly.
Baby's mad about it too.
I can't play Switch.
I've seen a lot of videos, and I talked to our local GameStop lady about it. I mean, it looks great. My fiance had no idea about it until she started seeing posters, and I talked to her about it. And I was like, yeah, you can like load it up, and you can put it on a little handheld thing from the console, and you can just take it anywhere in the world that you want to go, and you can keep playing it. She's like, I don't think that's going to work out. How would that work out? And I kind of explained it to her. It'd be like DS-style like cartridges that fit into it. And then finally the commercial came out. She's like, oh, that looks great. Let's buy one.
So do you think it's a DS killer? 3DS killer? Because basically it's what's going to happen.
I never really thought of it like that. But, I mean, it does make a lot of sense where it could kill off the handheld for Nintendo. But then again, I can see where it would also help, maybe. Like, I could see them kind of doing like a cross, like where you can play the DS games on the Switch, and maybe even vice versa.
Well, the idea that Game Freak, creators of Pokemon and Badass Elephant Timbo, which is a great game. They actually make a lot of great games. Their idea of them making a Pokemon game for the Twitch. I'm just gonna run with that. I'm just gonna run with the Twitch.
Because it makes you twitch and envy.
The Switch, because I think it's a death killer, or it's a killer for. There's a Charizard head over there.
It's my slippers.
It's a death killer because it's going to get rid of the 3DS. It'll be easier to work with the 3DS and the Switch together. So now you just only have to have one system instead of two systems. But I can see them carrying on for the younger audience with the 3DS.
I think
because they're already trying to kill off the 3D and the 3DS with the 2DS.
If they're gonna do a new Pokemon game in the 3D, I mean, I've seen so many different mods for games where like, oh, you can play this Pokemon game and it's running on the Unreal Engine and this and that. Looks amazing.
Cool. Yeah.
And like I've seen the new Arc mod where you can ride Pokemon instead of dinosaurs. Looks fucking amazing. Like, it made me super happy. But if Switch is gonna have a new Pokemon game, and like you were telling me earlier, it was supposed to be possibly a sequel to Sun and Moon, that's great. Do that, because so far I've played Sun and Moon. I just beat the Elite Four, just caught 2 legendary Pokemon without even touching a Master Ball. Makes me super happy because I've never been able to do that. But I want them to bring back Pokemon Snap.
They won't do that because of what they did in Sun and Moon, the Poke Finder.
No, that I didn't care.
It was Snap too.
That just like made it worse. I'm like, you used to be so good taking pictures, and now you can't take fucking Pokemon pictures.
And not to break Andrew's heart, but the creator of Snap says he's not going to make another one because of smartphones.
Oh, because of Pokemon Go?
Well, that. Because now, back when, like, 98, 2000 maybe, every phone didn't have a camera. So it was a little bit harder to, like, hey, this is a luxury instead of everybody has it now. That's why he's not going to do a sequel, because everybody has a camera, basically. So they will not... And plus, 800 Pokemon...
Well, okay. Maybe not a game for, like, you take pictures of all 800, which...
I mean, it would be cool. I mean, I would like to take a picture. I mean, I don't know, Arcanine or the Snow Cone. Snow cone. Ice cream cone.
Snow cone.
Snow cone.
I'll look it up. I got my son's deluxe essential handbook of Pokemon.
It's not his. It's not his son's. He's
It's
lying.
It's
his.
No, I would
It's
say
Andrew's.
if it was mine, but this thing is torn to shreds. It's like all messed up.
Does that mean anything?
No, it's still good to have. Like we had a conversation. I wasn't for sure if they added new evolutions to the EV line, and Derek informed me that there's not. But if you stop and think about it, there's almost one evolution for every single type of Pokemon there is, and which is great. That's awesome. He's counting now. It's right here. I got the picture right here.
But fire, dark.
Lightning or electric, fire, ice, psychic, fairy,
Falling about pages.
gray. Yeah, it's all grass, dark, and water,
Yeah.
and normal obviously for Eevee. So if they would make a new one, they should do like ground or dragon.
But it's a dragon. I agree with because it's on offset to fairy, or not really an offset because it would probably annihilate it. The fairy would annihilate it.
Or ghost.
Well,
Ghost would be cool, but
yeah.
I think what they're trying to do is the main set of power because dragon's not a type 1.
No, but I mean, hell, I remember first gen. Like my favorite Pokemon were Dragonite, and even though he's not dragon type, it was Charizard because he looked like a dragon. I love dragon Pokemon, but
Rayquaza, like Rayquaza or Rayquaza.
Rayquaza.
However you
Actually,
say it.
I got traded a Grandpa, the
Yeah.
old man Grandpa dragon looking thing.
Yeah.
I was like, what is this? This is amazing. Is this a hack?
This is a hack. Speaking of that, whoever listens to this, Cody, if you listen to this is spoilers because you're a dumbass and you haven't beaten Sun or Moon. And I don't know if it's spoilers to you because you've beaten Elite Four. And I don't know if you've met her, but where the Ultra Beasts come from, they come through a portal.
Yeah.
And have you met? I can't think of her name, but she has purple hair. It's Looker. You meet her with Looker. And sorry if it's a spoiler for you.
That's fine.
No, I don't think I mean, there's quite a few different people that you meet in this game. I think this is like the most people you meet in a Pokemon game that actually like have a meaning to the storyline.
It's she's from Gen 2. They're introducing people from Gen 2.
Well, I know. I really don't want to say the main two big bringbacks from the original.
Well, it's in the trailer, red and blue.
Oh, well, okay. I didn't know it was in the trailer.
It's in the,
But yeah, I seen something. I didn't know how true it was, but like I'm super excited to eventually run into the two of them because I'm like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of red and blue, and I'm gonna be sad about beating red because
you get to pick which one you want to fight.
oh, then I have to kill blue over and over again and be like nostalgic.
And he's capris.
His capris.
He's wearing capris.
Are you sure they're not khakis?
I don't capri khakis.
Can you change his name to
Douchebag, douchecockbag as I call him.
I would call him Jake because it looks like he's wearing khakis
Jake.
from State Farm.
Oh,
He's like, wait, what, Jake?
Jake, what?
Yeah.
They introduced. I want to say her name is Annabelle, but she's a Gen 2 gym leader, I believe, or she's from the Elite Four in Gen 2.
Was she a psychic?
She's purple hair.
So that explains.
Maybe psychic. I don't know.
Psychic or
Sabrina.
poison?
Sabrina had
Sabrina?
black hair, but had
Yeah.
purple shirt.
Sabrina was badass.
Pain in the ass to fight.
Yeah.
I don't.
I think she was my first like hate for Pokemon. Like, cause it
It was
took me
Whitney.
Whitney for you?
Well, if you read on the internet anywhere, that damn milk tank.
Oh well, I mean, you meet Sabrina first before.
Right, but that's
That's
in
what I'm
Gen,
saying.
milk tank's in Gen 2.
Yeah, but like Sabrina was the first hate, and then that fucking milk tank.
That psychic was overpowered. There was
She's
not a
trying not
weakness
to
to
laugh
psychic.
because I call her milk tank. Because she breastfeeds the baby, so I call her milk tank.
That's why she laughed.
This
That
was-
damn milk tank. Eh?
But this is like, I called her that before she knew the Pokemon, and I didn't even think of the Pokemon when I was like, you're like a milk tank for the baby. And then my son came up to me and he was like, Dad, that's a cow.
What?
And I got the evilest look. I was like, I know what he's talking about, and it's a Pokemon, and that Pokemon is meant for healing and feeding people in Pokemon. Oh, okay. It's not that bad then.
But That meaning, like if you look into the story that they're introducing, because the Ultra Beasts
Yeah.
are Pokemon. We'll come down to it, they're Pokemon.
The only Ultra Beasts I've seen so far are the jellyfish-looking things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know of any other Ultra Beasts. I know there's other Ultra Beasts, but those are the only ones I've seen so far. And
Yeah, they're Pokemon from a different universe, and this is all spoilers. They're from a different universe, and that's where that said purple hair girl comes from. And she mentions when she came out of the portal. You know what Looker's based off of? Have you ever met Looker? He's a policeman with a overcoat. He's based off of Doctor Who.
ah,
He's based off of Doctor Who, and that would mean that he's a Time Lord. So if you think about that, he's going through time.
so Pokemon has its own version of Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. He's based off of the 10th
But
Doctor.
what does he travel in?
We don't know. He just appears.
What if it's a giant Pokeball?
He just appears.
I do remember both of them.
She's from Gen 2.
Yeah.
And that would mean that there's the Ultra Beasts coming from an alternate universe from Gen 2.
So they're full
Digimons.
out. Oh my god! Why would you do that, Derek?
I like Pokemon more. I have Pokemon stickers on my phone.
I've had
thanks, Felicia.
arguments. I've had arguments with people over the years.
Oh, I never watched Digimon.
Some people are like, "Oh, Digimon's better," da 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 da, because they change into their stronger forms and then they can go back. I'm like, who wants them to go back?
They're convoluted as hell. Have you ever played the Digimon PS? Oh, you don't have a PS4. I'm sorry. The Digimon story game. The one. Well, obviously you haven't played it because you can't. No.
I played like one of the older ones on like PS2.
The way that you evolve the set Digimons is convoluted as hell in that PS4 game. To get Mostimon, if you know who that is.
No.
It's an
I
angel.
know Agumon, Greymon, War Greymon, and Skull Greymon.
It's an angel chick that you have to level up a devil, and then you have to level up an angel, and then get their
Did you get it on?
yes, their relationship up, so then they can merge together and become Mostimon. But you have to level them up about 7 times to level 70. So it's a pain in the ass in that game. It's a good game, and they're making a sequel to it. So
See, this is why Pokemon is better. You want a new Pokemon, you put one Pokemon that you like in a daycare with that slut of a Ditto,
slut.
and there you go. You got another Pokemon.
But yeah, everybody did that. I'm glad they got rid of Speaking of a horse, I'm glad that they got rid of HMs.
Oh my god. Like, there are sometimes I'm glad it's gone, but there's other times I'm like, it did kind of make it, like, useful. But the only, obviously the big thing, and I'm pretty sure, like, lots of people would agree with me, that it took up a necessary slot you needed for fighting. Like, it's like, oh, well, you need to get through this part, you need to have HM01 cut, or whatever it was for cut. And, well, you're stuck with that freaking move for the rest of that Pokemon's
If you went
life.
to the move deleter. Yeah, to find the move deleter.
Is there a move deleter in Alola?
Yeah, I can't remember where he's at. There's a move reminder because I deleted one of my Primarina's moves that I wanted to keep, but I deleted it on accident.
I need to figure out where he is
But
then, because I deleted a move from my starter. His name is John Claus.
Because of Incineroar.
Well,
He's not a wrestler.
no. Well,
He is a wrestler, but not a wrestler. And the belt.
I first started playing Moon. And it was before I picked up Sun and another DS. Me and my fiance always had this goal that both of us would have DSs and both of us would have a Pokemon game so we could play together and trade and all that stuff. So I gave her Moon and I got Sun. But when I was playing Moon, I picked the Fire Cat for my starter and I named him John Cena.
Johnson.
So every time I threw him out, I would play the sound of it. And his name is John Cena! And then eventually she took it away from me. And she said, no, you should name it John Claus. And she's like, that's more adorable, and I don't have to hear this stupid meme over and over and over again. So, okay.
But continue on that, on Pokemon. The rumor that the next game in the Switch, if Game Freak makes a Pokemon game for the Switch, it is going to be a sequel or the third game like Yellow, like Red and Blue and Yellow.
Oh, I think I heard somebody talking about that. Now that I think about it, because they were talking about how they somewhere buried in the code for Sun and Moon, there's like the following. Mm-hmm. Where like a certain Pokemon you could pick will follow you.
Yeah. And
it actually has all the animations built into it, but they didn't like finish it. So I mean, yeah, I can now that I think about that, I think that's a big possibility.
But they the rumor, you know, did you just buy the game? Did you even get excited for it? Like, did you watch any of I guess not the trailers, because you mentioned you didn't know it.
I seen the first couple of trailers, like before. I seen pictures of people saying supposedly that Red and Blue were going to be in these games, and they said that they talk about Kanto a lot in this game.
Lily's from Kanto.
Yeah. And I like the first couple of trailers, I was like, oh my god, you know, I want to get these games. I was like, it looks better. And I said, and the fact that they bring back some of the Gen 1s, but then kind of change them, I was like, that's awesome. Like, I liked what they did with the Vulpix and the Ninetales. It's just, I can't ever find a regular form of them to go with the ice forms.
You can't find them in the wild.
Yeah.
They're only Pokebank.
And that's not available yet.
No. Well, it should be, actually.
Really?
Because January, it should have hit sometime this month. Date this episode.
I thought I saw a video that said that it wasn't.
It might not be. Maybe they might have pushed it back. But yeah, like, to get a Pikachu, not Raichu, not Raidude.
That thing looks so stupid. That's one of the Alolas that I don't
Chudude. What do they call him? Chudude?
No, they call it. It says Raichu, but like they have a nickname for him.
It's
And he can't use any water.
Well, he's electric.
Yeah, well, I mean, he looks like he's surfing, so you would think.
Yeah, surfing Pikachu.
Yeah, like, and that's why they did it, to pay omen to the surfing Pikachu at the same time they did flying Pikachu. Mm-hmm. But, no, I refuse to let my Pikachu evolve. I don't really care for Raichus, not because of the episode that Ash tried to force. He, like, tried to rape evolve Pikachu.
Rape evolve.
He's like, you don't have a choice, I'm gonna make you evolve. He's like, no, Daddy, no.
Take the stone. But in the code, you were saying about the code. Actually, not even about the code. Actually, I'm sidetracked. Before the game came out, there was a Chinese leaker. I don't know his name because he was literally called the Chinese leaker, which sounds like a porno name. He leaked a crap load of Pokemon, and he was right about a lot of them. Like, he was like 6 months before we got the starters.
Yeah.
He got the starters right. And even down to the typing. Leaked a list of Pokemon, even the low-end forms, that never got released. There was a Water Arcanine, a Water-type Arcanine. There was a Dragonite, I believe. There's a I don't think there was a Charizard one. But there was a bunch of Pokemon that was not released. But he was right about every other one that he was right. You know, he released. Yeah. He was right. So the rumor that they're holding off on Pokemon for Stars, which is the Switch's title for the Pokemon Stars.
See, I heard Pokemon Stars, but I thought that was going to be like a fan-made game, like that one Pokemon Uranium that they came out with, but then like
Nintendo.
quickly got shut down.
It's Nintendo. But I like the idea that they're holding off. They held off, like, for instance, I think the turtle Tyrogo from Gen 5, the little fossil turtle, he was thought of in Gen 2. He wasn't released until Gen 5 or 4.
Did you get the Aerodactyl?
In Gen 7?
No, and this new one. And 7. Yeah.
7. Now, I didn't get him, but I know you get a ton of... I know we can get a crap load of fossil Pokemon.
He's the only fossil... Well...
You get Omastar.
I haven't seen Omastar yet. I haven't found him yet. But unless that Geogoad or whatever that Gozama uses.
Yeah.
Is he a fossil?
No, he's
It looks like he should be.
Wimpod is his first stage, and he becomes
Yeah.
this like badass looking Pokemon.
Yeah. Like, I was freaking. I was like, oh my god, I want to figure out where he is. And then I got his first form in a Wonder Trade. I got 2 of them.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, I'm going to train the shit out of this thing.
There
He
was no
looks so awesome.
there was no fossils in this one. But there's a lot of there's rumors about a lot of things that I would find fun that find it awesome that they would just hold off on everything.
Yeah. Like,
Just
not
make
come
it a
all
game.
out with it, but kind of hold some stuff back.
There's a cool rumor going around that the Stars is going to take place in Kanto.
It'd be kind of cool if you can travel back and forth from Kanto to Alola.
Because Lily's from Kanto, so
Yeah.
and she went back at the end of the game
Yeah.
to Kanto.
Which almost made me sad. I was like, oh.
I like her, actually.
Isn't she in the anime now too? Like,
Yeah,
and I kind of like how they kind of redid the art form
I'm
for
too.
the
A lot
Pokemon
of people
Alola.
hate that.
I was like, that looks nicer. Like, it rejuvenates everything because it's
He de-aged.
yeah. He
Actually
does look he
aged.
does look a lot younger, but I kind of like the way it looks. Even though the Alola form of Professor Oak kind of weirds me
A
out.
little form. That's it. I'm going to use that from now on. A little form.
Everyone has an Alola form.
But there's a lot of cool things that they can do for the Switch. I'm excited. Switching off the subject of Pokemon
Yeah.
for right now. I'm just kind of. I didn't pre-order a Switch. I didn't really care for it right off the bat. I'm going to get it. I'm a whore. I just shell out money like there's no tomorrow. I should actually save money.
Whores take money, not shell out money. You're doing it wrong.
I don't know. It's free money. Come on. I don't know what that is because I'm too white.
Oh man.
Uh,
Oh man.
hey, anyway. Hey. Anyway, I'm excited for the Zelda game.
That looks fucking amazing.
I'm excited for Mario game.
Did they actually come out and announce that if Link was a guy or a girl? Because I heard there was
It's a guy.
rumors that it was going to be a girl.
It's a guy.
Okay. And then I heard also, Kit Kat, get out of Derek's bag.
You heard that?
I heard, well, I was going to say what I heard, but then
Kit Kat.
he started getting into your stuff.
You're fine.
I heard that supposedly in the new Zelda game, they were going to be doing a big Robin Williams Easter egg in this one.
It would be cool.
Like he was supposed to be like the king of the area or something like that. I don't remember what they said, but they
That would
said
be
it was going to
cool.
be like a really big Easter egg, which kind of makes me hopeful because he raised his daughter up on playing Zelda games and
She's
Nintendo.
named after the princess.
Yes.
But I'm excited for that. I mean, I didn't get a Switch because the Wii U didn't have any titles, even on release. And the release titles for the Switch actually suck. They don't really have a whole lot. They have Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, I seen some video of that. Like he's running around in the city.
Mhm.
I was like, this is different.
It freaks me out a little bit. And I don't know if you're much of a previous gamer. You know what Mario Time Machine is?
Yeah.
It reminds me of Mario Time Machine. Because in Mario's Time Machine, Luigi went to New York.
Yeah.
And now Mario is going to the city.
Well,
And he has a hat with eyes.
I didn't see the hat with eyes.
Because he throws the hat like a boomerang.
When I first seen the video, I watched a good chunk of it, and I just scrolled away from it. I was like, okay, this doesn't look like I would be interested. But it reminded me of Sonic.
Lost World.
No, it was one who was on. It was supposed to look like he was in Hawaii, kind of deal. He was on the island. Oh God, I don't remember.
Sonic, or are you talking about Super Mario Sunshine?
No, Sonic. Because like how it had the free roam where he can run around. Before you would go to a mission, you can just run around. It was like you're at a big hotel kind of deal.
Adventure 1.
Yes.
It was Sonic
one.
Adventure.
That's what it reminded me of. And I was like, next thing you know, you're going to see Mario throwing his hands to the side, like behind him, and run like Naruto through
Thank
the
you.
city.
The Naruto run.
Oh, the things Nintendo does. I mean, I've grown up, and I'm pretty sure you have grown up, Nintendo being the first thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love Nintendo.
And, you know, Nintendo has always been that one that kind of hold back, let the other game system make the big stuff, like Halo and
I mean,
and
look
that.
at this way. We're getting for the Switch. They're getting Skyrim, a 5-year-old game.
Which I thought was awesome. I'm like, yeah, they're finally starting to somewhat get into the multi-platform.
But if that's the only
But
third party,
that's what I liked about Nintendo is that they didn't do the multi-platform
Yeah.
stuff. They just bought other stuff. Like they bought Sega and they bought other companies to say, you know what, we're not going to go multi-platform. Because these people aren't going to be making platforms anymore. They're going to make stuff for us. And they kind of just did their own thing. And that's why I like Nintendo all these years. I've always been a fan of Nintendo.
I have to.
I kind of miss Dreamcast.
Dreamcast only lasted a year.
I know, but it had decent games like Soul Calibur.
I never had one.
You never had
I didn't
one?
have a Sega. I wasn't Sega.
Yeah.
I was Nintendo all the way until the Wii.
I liked Sega. Like I actually have it's right over there by my Xbox. The little rebooted Sega Genesis.
Did you buy that from Walgreens?
No, I got it from Myers,
Oh,
and it was
cheaper.
like $30.
Cheaper. It was like 50 at Walgreens.
Whatever. Next time I'll go to Walgreens.
I don't care.
But it was like it's like 80 games or something like that.
And you can port them.
Yeah. No, it's already in there.
Well, you can put more on.
Oh.
You can take a memory card and put more on there.
Oh, that's what that is.
And if you know good hacking, that's run by Android. Their system's Android, and Android's very, very easy to manipulate.
That's the one thing I don't like about having an iPhone. There's like so many things I wish I can do with my phone.
I play Pokemon on my phone.
Yeah, my brother-in-law, he plays Pokemon on his Android, and I'm like, what the and he watches all these like Dragon Ball movies and stuff like that. I can't. I can only do that on YouTube. I can't do it on my phone. I mean, I could pay like $2 and then maybe I can do it. But he's like, oh, I do it all for free, man.
I do it all for free. It's called.
He's like, the people that make Samsung, they don't care. They don't care what
care
you do
at
with your
all.
phone. It's like, it's your phone. Do what you want. iPhone's like, we're watching you.
Yeah.
We're watching and listening to everything you do with your life.
I mean, what else? I mean, we have Splatoon 2. We have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
I never got into Splatoon.
Did you have a Wii? You had a Wii.
I had a Wii U, yes.
You're like me. You traded in like crazy.
We had it twice.
Okay.
We bought it, and we had it for a little while, and we had to do the parent thing because our kids weren't wanting to do their homework and they weren't wanting to even go outside and play. They were like, "Oh, I just want to play the Wii U," and it's like, "Okay, it's gotta go." Like that's not okay. My kids need to be outside to play. They need to do their homework. So I had to do the adult thing and get rid of it.
The adult thing. You had to be adult.
I had to be a daddy. But then the second time we got it, we're like, okay, not for you kids. I have the Xbox. Nobody plays with the Xbox. Anne Marie, she wanted the Wii U because she wanted to get, I can't remember. Oh, it was the Yoshi Woolly World. That's what she wanted.
Just wait long enough, you get it on the 3DS.
Yeah, well, now that's why we have a DS now. But now she's like, I'm going to trade my 2DS so I can get the 3DS, so then I can get the new Yoshi Woolly World on the 3DS. I was like, oh my god, why?
It works the same way. The 3DS, the 2DS is a 3DS.
Oh, it was saying it was only for 3DS. That's why she got.
Oh, you can play it on the 2DS.
You hear that?
You can,
So now we don't have to trade in your 2DS for you to get the Yoshi Woolly World. Yeah.
the 2DS was made for 7-year-olds because they couldn't.
Please. I love you. Oh, I get to hold a baby.
Heard the baby.
There's the baby. Do you have anything to add?
Goo goo gaga.
Are you going to say something? Mom?
Oh, come on, in the mic.
Say something. Say something.
Oh, that's cute.
She gets excited. She likes happy things. Love the baby. You want to tell Derek what your favorite games are? Anything that has explosions and people screaming and yelling.
And dinosaurs.
And dinosaurs. I
You're
like
Andrew's kid.
dinosaurs.
I'll keep on repeating that.
Yeah, she got my looks though, thank God.
That's not nice. That's not nice at all. Yeah, she loves, like, if I play Ark, she will sit there for hours and just watch, like, all bug-eyed.
I'm buying that on the 4. They just released it on the 4.
I'm hoping they release mods now.
Oh,
They just came out, I want to say a couple months ago with
That's what you have
Scorched
over me.
Earth.
Yeah.
And it's not as a big of map as the island and the center one is. But it's big desert area. They introduce new dinosaurs. And somewhere hidden in this area are like this giant, huge, like monstrous centipede thing, and that like there's like 3 different forms of it. There's like a juvenile one, there's an adult one, and then there's the alpha one. Alphas in this game are fucking ridiculous. Like they hit quick, they hit fast, and they keep going until you're dead. And then there's dragons now.
I saw that.
I have not been able to find a dragon yet, but a couple of my friends that I play with, they have a dragon. They refuse
Andrew, you're gonna make
to
me want to play this.
It's a great game. I love playing it.
I played it on the 1.
I'm not a big like survivor kind of person, like where you have to go around and search for supplies.
You
and
didn't
stuff.
like Minecraft.
I liked Minecraft when it first came out on the Xbox, but then I got burnt out on it.
Yeah, everybody did.
Everybody's like, well, look at all the new stuff. It's not new. You could have built this stuff from day one. It's just, I got tired of it.
Yeah.
Like, there's a guy, I seen a video, there's a guy who spent 5 years and built, like, this whole huge world. Like, he started on the flat world, and it took him literally 5 years, and he played it every single day, and built this, like, massive, like, huge kingdom that had 7 different, keeps in it, and it had like land. It had these massive landscapes. It had a desert, and it had mountain ranges. It had all this stuff. And I was like, that's fucking awesome. I wish I could do that, but the most I can do is, build a track that goes around the map.
I thought you were gonna say dicks.
I've not built any dicks on Minecraft. I built from Adventure Time the giant healing eyeball. I built that. Yeah. And a waterfall coming out of it. But no, I have not built any dicks.
On that note, I guess we're hitting the 30, I'm just going to say 30-minute mark. 31. I guess this is going to be it for the, Nintendo and Pokemon part of the podcast, of this podcast.
Yeah, that's fine.
We're going to I'm going to stop this and record another one most likely. I'm not dating this episode because I don't really want to date it because I want to make a crap load of podcasts, just throw them out there. If you like this subject, give us more, maybe later in a later date when I podcast with somebody else, or if Andrew comes back and wants to do it again.
I'll definitely do it again. I mean, I will be your number one guest every fucking time. I love doing podcasts.
Bruce already wants to do it again for
Bruce can stand in line.
Bruce
can stand in line.
You hear that, Bruce? He subscribed to this channel, so he's going to hear this.
That's fine.
But
it's fine. He stands behind Tony Stark anyways. So.
That's going to be for another podcast because we're talking about comic books now. And especially DC. I finally found a lover that likes Marvel. I already love him. She has to wait in line. I'm getting you, Andrew. Anyway. Off the subject and creepy.
It just got weird again.
Anyway, leave a comment below. If you have any comments about Nintendo, the Switch, Pokemon, what you think is going to happen with the series going down the line. Do you think the Switch is going to take over the 3DS? Give a thumbs up for Sexy Andrew.
Whoop whoop.
And the whoop whoop. And the baby.
The baby.
What's her name?
The baby did just like as soon as you said Sexy Andrew, like she. Yeah, the baby's name is Khaleesi.
Khaleesi.
Yeah. As soon as you said Sexy Andrew, she threw her toy and hit me.
Sexy Daddy.
That's all I know.
Anyway.
And that's how she was created.
She was created. on the next topic of Geek Freak Ramble, sex, and how babies are made. So if you're...
Oh, I don't need to be here for that. I don't even know how it's done.
Did you blindfold him?
He said he was wearing his armor.
Okay. Good one. But on that note, you guys take it easy. And we'll see you, comment from you, whatever. See you in the next podcast. I don't know words.
We'll hear from you.